As we get a little bit closer to the waters of Pine View Reservoir, we thought we'd check in with the folks who actually like to get out on the water. And Dale is here from Bending Branches. Dale, tell us a little bit about these beautiful looking canoe, kayak, and other paddles.
Well, Bending Branches is a company. We've been in business for 30 years. We're from the Midwest, where there's a lot of water, as you know. You said you're from Michigan. And we've been making wood and composite paddles for a long time, both kayak and canoe.
And these are just absolutely spectacular looking. I mean, is there an art to crafting a paddle that looks this good?
Well, early years, that was the whole thing, is to take the wood paddles and give them the durability. And we were the inventors of the Kevlar tip paddles and then the rock guard tip paddles, which brought the wood paddles into a whole new level of durability. And as you know, on a lot of those northern lakes, they're very rocky, and durability is a must.
And what are some of the advantages of wood over a fiberglass or plastic paddle?
Well, you know, undisputably, the wood is just so beautiful, but in addition, it has a lot of functionality. The buoyancy and the light weight of it are very hard to duplicate, even with good synthetic materials like plastic or glass or carbon.
So what kind of wood goes into these paddles?
Well, we use woods like basswood and cherry and alder and butternut, so it gets kind of exotic.
Well, that's great. Tell us a little bit about the paddles that you've got here. We've got this big long one, which is for a relatively new water sport.
Well, this new trend now is to do some stand-up surfing, and as you see it today, people are using a paddle like this to stand up on the surfboard and propel themselves both on flat water as well as in the big waves.
And so then on the flip side of that, people who like to sit down while they're on the water, you've got kayak and canoe paddles.
Yes, we do. Well, this kayaking has become very popular, and when you get into some of the exotic kayak paddles like this with the ergonomic designed crankshaft, they are becoming increasingly popular with an aging population because, as you know, things set in like arthritis and other stiff ailments that just...
I don't know anything about arthritis and stiff joints. I'm not that old.
Well, I'm aging you.
Okay. So, how has the company just decided to, make these modern developments and modern combinations?
Well, we're driven by the consumer's needs, and as the consumer wants a certain type of product, maybe his price, maybe his performance, lighter weight, more comfort, then we're driven through our research and development to bring those type of products to market.
And so what has been the reaction? We were just talking with one of the retailers before we got here who's from Minnesota, and he said they love your product.
Well, they've had some of the best season yet, and we're of course very concerned coming into the show with the high price of fuel and food, how that's going to affect the market. But it seems like destination retailers are doing extremely well, where the customers are going and staying in a resort area for a week or two with their families are doing extremely well.
All right, Dale, if people want more information on Bending Branches, where do they go?
Well, you can go to the web to www.bendingbranches.com, or here at the show, we are set up in the water sports area.
Fantastic. Dale, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.